What up YouTube, your boy the Flying Spanner here. Today, for the first time in I don't know how long, we have got a model unboxing. And today's models are, we got 3 of them as a selection of new releases, old releases, and kind of just all sorts. So I'm going to crack into the box and then we'll see what we have. So these are from, I've got these from Simon over in Bedfordshire Direct. He now has a massive list of models. He doesn't just do like people's collections now, he does all sorts. He'll do well, he gets models in from, of course, the manufacturers, NG Models, Gemini, etc. And really good service, so you can never complain. So we have our first, they're all bubble wrapped together. Okay, this is very straight. There we go. Put that box away. We got our bubble wrap. You know what I'll do? I'm using a camera again, so it makes life a little bit easier. We have got in this release, well, in this package of sellotape, these NG Models Copper Airlines 737-800. So I'll let you sense the trend, or I'll let you sense the kind of airport I'm going to be making next, because I do want to make another airport. Yes, I know I need to stop making airports and focus on getting airport updates out, but I like having a variety. Next model, Panda Lufthansa A330-300 in the new livery. Yeah, so kind of got a trend going, and also if you didn't buy this model and you love the 757, I don't know what you're going on about, you need to get this, unless when I open it I don't like it, and then stay tuned and see whether you need this or not. But we have the latest release of, well, not the latest release, the first release of the United 757-200 in the Evo Blue scheme, and I know they haven't released one yet, but I can't wait for a 757-300 in the Evo Blue. I'm a massive fan of this livery. I think it looks really good. I recently bought a 7.6. I'm not too sure whether I even did a video on the unboxing, but yeah, I've got a 7.6 now in the Evo Blue, so it's really good. I honestly, I can't remember whether I did an unboxing or not. Oh well. In here, so what I'm going to do is crack open the other two, brief overviews, and then we'll get to this one when we do, probably last. So stay tuned. So I've lowered the camera, we're a bit more approachable, so what I'm going to do is get into the Lufthansa A330 first. So Panda Models box, so just a black Airbus box with a picture and sticker of the model. Kind of a cost-effective way of making boxes, I presume. So hopefully no dramas. It's a Panda, I never really get any dramas with them. It's my first wide body Lufthansa for I don't know how long. I used to have an A340-600 in the old scheme by Gemini, and that was kind of my only one. But this one looks absolutely stunning. It's a 330, you can never go wrong with an A330. So I'm just going to quickly lower the camera if I can actually lower it. There we go. And then if I do some passive zooming, I should hopefully stay in focus. Oh, I said that and immediately it goes out of focus. So if I move that further back a bit. So I think this is the best we're going to get. So let's start with the tail for once. We have the wonderful, well, kind of the generic European new livery now, of just the colour on the tail with a stripe down. I want to thank EasyJet for starting that one, and then you've got the Lufthansa crane on there. You can just see all the detail they've kind of gone on with the mould. All your access panels and stuff, they're all kind of indented, which is nice. We've got the white stabilizers, white painted wings as well. Then our registration, which is Delta Dash Alpha India Kilo Oscar. Rear cargo door with panels and stuff around. Really impressed with Panda's detailing. I very rarely actually buy Pandas because they do a lot of Chinese releases, but when they do come out, it's always good. And you can just see on the leading edge, a little bit of colour, not too, just enough, I'd say. On the engine, loads of little decals, and of course got your oil access panels and mag chip access, etc, etc, along with your reversers. Moving more towards the front, you can see the cargo door, and then the Lufthansa Star Alliance logo, Lufthansa crane, and also Airbus A330 and the titles. I'll flip over. On the other side, we've got pretty much the same, apart from a couple of little stickers near the entry doors, but that's pretty much it. Absolutely nothing really on the underbelly. I can zoom out of that. Yeah. A little bit of detailing, little bit, nothing too much, nothing too less. So that is the Lufthansa. Right, moving on to the Copa. We've got our NG Models box, which they very nicely detail and, well, they very nicely decorate, so I'll put the camera up there. See a bit better. So NG Model 737-800, picture of the plane, Copa Airlines, the registration, which is Hotel Papa -1838 Charlie Mike Papa, and so on and so on. I got this model really just to bump up my minimum spend, because I wanted to spend a little bit just so I could get I think it was PayPal credit or something, so I wanted to get the 4 months interest free, which you can get with them. And also this one was on sale, so I think this model is only like £27, and for the airport I'm going to try and make, it does fit in quite well. And this livery has always made me laugh because it looks very similar to the, very, very similar I should say, to the Continental, to the old Continental livery, or the United post-merger livery. So if I go in again, and I shall do some zooming. And you go out of focus. Somewhere about there will do. So to start the front, I need to get like a macro camera or something, that'd be great. Yeah, 4.2 is a little bit too much. Come on, you can go into focus now. There we go. So yes, as I was saying, so the past Star Alliance, which is the same as United, I've never known if there's actually a merge or like any link between the two airlines. They're just very similar liveried, or if that's just a coincidence. Or they took old planes or something like that and just didn't change it too much. But past Star Alliance, so you've got the Star Alliance logo, and of course with NG modelling, the details and everything is just supreme. The mould is great. Look at those split skimiters, look very nice. The engines are nicely sized and proportioned. On the back, I believe it's an airline of Panama. I never quite remember. That is one long registration. I think it's Panama they're part of. Onto the tower, which is quite a nice tower design really. Overall, very nicely done, as you'd expect from NG models. Very, very good. So I'm now going to move on to the beauty that is the United Sim 5 in the Evo Blue scheme. Let's do it. Right, onto this absolute stunner. So I think NG released 2 models, or I can't think if they've done something with this one that makes it blue, or they've linked this with their 739, which actually the boxes wouldn't go, so I don't think they've done that. So Boeing 757-200, picture of the plane and some awesome looking, very nice looking graphic, United logo and the registration, which is November 48127, NG models 1 to 400 scale. So have they made, no they haven't made it completely merge. So flipping around the boxes, they've made the top merge with the sides, but the sides don't merge with the bottom. So they're getting there. If they can get all the way around and to do the whole box that kind of rolls into one, that would be incredible. So let's hope. I can imagine it will be. There's never really issues. Ah, I forgot about this. So now, I'm not going to scratch the code off and show you because that defeats the object, but you get a NG Models reward card or reward plan or something like that. So I think you just collect as many of these and you get points, but you get money off another NG model or something along those lines. So yeah, this is going to be quite good. I'll read into that. I think it's focus. You're more than likely to have a read yourselves. If not, if you get your own NG models, you can use the link down in the description to get some money off Aircraft Model Store. And just use that and maybe get some money off. So you might get double money off. Who knows? So, let's crack it open. I always think they could make the box a tiny bit smaller. But to be honest, I'm not going to complain. Let me go back down. Oh yes, that is a beauty. I love the 7.5. And I'm so happy United, Delta, all the American airlines, I think apart from actual American, still fly it and aren't planning to. I know United definitely aren't planning to retire theirs at the moment. Let's hope they never do, because it is too nice to retire. Right, so I think 3.9 zoom is our zoom. Come on, you just zoomed. You just focused. Right, there we go, you focused again. There we go. Ah, look at that. So, cockpit window is very nicely done with some static and pitot ports. It's going to say Boeing 757-200, I presume, under the Star Alliance logo. Got E-tops on their nose landing gear. You got the beautiful curve and some differential pressures. The United logo, of course. I'm just going to roll the plane forward, I might as well. The easiest way. Lovely blue engines, so lovely blue engines, blue winglets with they are the what are they? The upgraded winglets, so they slightly reduce, make it a little bit more fuel efficient, which the core airlines, operating airlines of the 7.5 have opted for, Iceland Air, United, etc, etc. You got the logo, sorry, not the tail, which is faded very well, as I should say. The registration, which I went through previously, and I do really like how they've adopted they've still got the underbelly, not the underbelly, the like the wave, but from the Dreamliner kind of style, but I've opted just to update the colours, and I think it looks really amazing. So going on to the underbelly, you know, I've kind of there we go, a little bit of focus, that never helps. Always good. Generally, absolute stunner of a model. If you like if you have a United in your collection, needs to be this one, especially because it's a 7.5, and you just gotta love the 7.5. But yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I definitely have enjoyed looking at this United. So hopefully I might do a how-to on this airport, because I'm going to do something slightly different to it. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to try get an airport update out for Friday if I can. But yes, thank you very much for watching the video. Have a very good day, and I shall speak to you at the weekend. Adios and goodbye.